Hey Golden Eagles, I'm Lila Landry, and welcome to Del Oro News.
And I'm Avery Peck, and on this week's episode, you'll get a look into the competitive world of Del Oro football,
A glimpse at the new members of the Del Oro staff,
and a view at this year's Black Hole.
So you excited about the upcoming football season?
You bet. Our football players have been working really hard to make this season truly memorable.
Let's take an inside look at the football team this year.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. E-double-L, I said so. I keep big bills up in my heart on the dirty like blood. So ain't got no twist in my head, but I'm still dreadful. And I got plenty of beds.
It's that time of year, Eagles, Del Oro football. This past week was our opening kickoff rally for the upcoming season and game tomorrow against James Logan. Our team went behind the scenes to talk to coaches and players about this upcoming season.
Well, it's always exciting to open up a new season. So home game for the 2013 season. Logan's a very good team from the Bay Area. They lost to De La Salle in the section championship game last year. The only losses were to De La Salle and to us, and they finished the season ranked top 20 in the state. So it gives us a good opportunity to see where we are at with our guys at this point. So very excited and hope we get a great crowd out there.
We've been working hard all summer, and it's nice to finally have the games here.
Thanks, guys.
And good luck in the new season.
Make sure you come out to tomorrow night's game where our Golden Eagles will face James Logan High School. Kickoff is at 7:30.
In other campus news, our reporters Emma Claire Brock and Serena Martinez got a chance to talk to our new teachers on campus.
Check this out.
I'm Emma Claire Brock reporting from room 120, and we're getting a chance to talk with a new teacher at Del Oro, Miss Casaban, and she works with the deaf and hard of hearing students at Del Oro. What was your first impression of Del Oro?
My first impression of Del Oro was at the rally when everyone got together and it looked so fun and like a welcoming community.
So what caused you to pursue a career where you were working with deaf and hard of hearing students?
Well, I always knew that I wanted to be a teacher, and then when I was a high school student I saw an interpreter and thought that ASL was beautiful and took a class, and it all sort of fell into place from there.
Very cool. After talking with Miss Casaban, my fellow reporter Serena Martinez interviewed new teacher Mr. Sloan.
Hey Del Oro, this is Mr. Sloan. It's a pleasure to be here.
What classes are you teaching this year?
I'm currently teaching freshman boys PE, cardio, health, world studies, and psychology in the spring.
What was your most embarrassing experience of being a teacher?
Well, many years ago in a PE class, we were playing some dodgeball and I decided to play. And a student accidentally nailed me in the face from probably about 2 feet away and gave me a black eye. He felt really bad, and I had to show up and explain to everybody why I was a black eye from a student.
Thanks, Mr. Sloan. Now back to Emma Claire for our final new teacher interview with Miss Renderly.
So what's the most exciting part of being a new teacher at Del Oro?
I'm really excited about some of the new traditions and the legacy that Del Oro has. I know a lot about Del Oro just from the people in the community that are kind of around and say how great Del Oro is. So I'm really excited to get to experience those things firsthand.
How do you like Del Oro so far?
I love it. I've seen things in the first, even in my first few days at Del Oro, I've seen students do things that I've never seen students do in my 11 years of teaching. Students are polite and respectful, and they pick up after themselves, and they hold the door for each other, and it's just it's really awesome to be part of that, because normally I have to bug students to get things done, and so far so good. I love it.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Renderly, and back to you guys.
Nailed it.
If you see the new teachers around, be sure to welcome them to DO.
Man, I love Del Oro.
You should be a part of the Black Hole.
What's that?
Well, every year, DO students decked out in black and gold join the Black Hole to cheer on our teams. This year, we're looking to get as much spirit and as many students involved as possible. We talked to Isaac Jorgensen about what we can expect this year.
Well, we are starting an actual Black Hole Club this year. In the past, we've just had kids get together and come up with stuff. This year, we're actually going to make it an official club so we can fund ourselves and have new things at the games. We're going to open it up to the whole school so we can invite whoever wants to come, bring new ideas, so you get everybody involved. I'm absolutely stoked for this year. I've got a lot of faith in the guys. I've been looking forward to this since last season. This is my favorite part of the school year, so I'm really excited.
Be sure to visit the student store located in the cafeteria to purchase all of your DO gear, including this year's new shirts and apparel. And of course, if you're new to all of this, here's some advice from the experts, Ash and Colin.
Don't act like freshmen.
My advice would be to make sure not to stand on the baseball fields and make sure to participate in the Black Hole, because that's where the party's at. And when you're in the Black Hole, nothing's embarrassing, so do whatever you want. Wear tropical shirts on Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah, do that.
Ultimately, we want to get everyone involved to make this year a memorable one. Back to you guys.
Wow, I didn't realize it was so cool.
If you want to join the Black Hole Club, contact Isaac Jorgensen or...
Get a nice video, Blake.
Let's go to our viewer video.
Who's keeping time? Us sharing time?
Yeah, I got time.
I'll take one of
Nobody clapped for her?
If you'd like to submit a video or an Instagram photo, email it to deloronews@gmail.com or tag it on Instagram, hashtag DelOroNews.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. I'm Lyda Landry.
And I'm Avery Peck. You stay golden, Eagles.